Alright, good morning, boys. What's up? Today is Monday, November 24th. My apologies for no video yesterday. I was out sick, but let's go over a quick trading day, how I made money today trading. I made 378 times, that's times 4. Let's just say 400 times 9. I have 9 accounts, right? Let's cut it even $3,600. I just took a $10,000 payout from Tradeify, so this was a good win to first win back from a payout. So I built my buffer back already. I have a $2,200 buffer on Tradeify, and now I have one winning day out of the 4 I need for another $10,000 payout. So hopefully we can get another $10,000 payout on Tradeify this week. And I'm going for my first payout on Lucid X, the 50Ks. You can see here I made 378 per account, right? This is not a bad long. Price should not retrace from here, ideally. Ideally, we trade higher from here, right? But overall, we made $3,600 across all our accounts. For those of you guys who aren't familiar with the Tradeify rules, you literally have to make $3,000 and you can withdraw $2,000 from the instant fundings. That's why I say they're the best accounts out there. And if you guys are going to use them, code Ale will give you the best discount possible, right? So coming into market open, obviously we have a new week opening gap. We do have a new week opening gap, right? We do fill it. Not only do we fill like 90% of it on Nasdaq, right? I guess we have this piece right here that's not filled completely because the new week opening gap technically ends right here. Oh, sorry. What the fuck? Right, technically is here, right? So price technically didn't completely fill it, but ES more than filled it, right? If we look at ES completely filled it, right? So we have an SMT at new week opening gap low. So in our eyes, we did fill it. We are going to treat this as a gap to push higher, right? Now, if we were going to be bearish, I obviously would have wanted to see price respect this gap, respect these order blocks and change this into deliveries, but we didn't. We were pushing higher and higher and higher overnight. Now, here comes 9 a.m. We're trading all the way up here. We inverse this hourly gap. The 15-minute time frame, we're respecting this. This is the gap. We're respecting a 15-minute gap right there, right? We have these highs resting above us. What do we see? On the 5-minute time frame, we are respecting OTE of this range, 0.618, as well as this 5-minute gap right here, right? Now, am I going to enter off that? No, I want an actual reaction. I want confirmation, right? I honestly thought we were gonna inverse this and maybe trade to this hourly unfilled below us. That's why I had it marked out. You can see there's an hourly gap resting right below us. I would have taken shorts to that. Now, what I see above us is an hourly unfilled. We have a 15-minute unfilled. Just consolidated for a bit. And I want to see these highs get taken out, right? So after this reaction to the upside, I do enter in long right there, targeting this internal high. In hindsight, should have held it a little longer. This would have been a much nicer trade to the hourly, or not even the hourly unfilled. That's a high. The hourly unfilled's all the way up here. So in theory, it would have been a very, very nice trade to hold. I literally would have only had to hold it one more minute for 100 points. So I did miss out on a lot of profits today by actually taking profits. But that's my system. That's my model. Can't complain. But 100% should have held to this high. That is a mistake that I made today. But I just got a payout last week, so I did want to not risk. I didn't want to risk losing a trade for a stupid reason. Coming back from a payout, I want to make sure I make my money. I don't know if you guys know how it works, but when you take a payout, you want to build that buffer back. You're low on a balance. You don't want to risk taking riskier trades when you have a low buffer. When you have a high buffer is when you can fuck around. When you have a high buffer, you can risk heavier. You can fuck around. When you have a low buffer, you cannot afford any mistakes, right? So I'm not going to afford to make a mistake like this because price could have very well break even me or stop me out, right? So this is a trade I took. 5-minute gap, right? 15-minute gap respected, 5-minute gap respected, 1-minute displacement to the upside, which is also a breakout structure, CISD. We also created an order block, right? Targeting internal high, also this high, and this unfilled hourly gap above us, right? Overall, I do believe today was a very, very easy trading day, right? I don't believe that this was a good long. Why? Here you're in a 2-minute bearish gap. Here you hold it. I don't know why we pushed lower here. I don't think this is the worst long, honestly. I'm not gonna say it's a great trade just because of the chop before, but it's not a bad trade. And maybe we actually just place now and take it, or maybe we actually just want to push lower on the day, whatever price wants to do. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about today, if you guys are going to use any of the prop firms I use Alpha Future, LucidX, and Tradeify. I don't have a code with Project or LucidX, so I can't help you guys out with that one. But every other prop firm, including Alpha and Tradeify, code Ale will save you as much as fucking possible. And you guys know I don't have a community anymore. I don't charge for anything, so I would very appreciate it if you guys use my code. I come out here every day and teach you guys for free, right? 5-minute gap. Again, and a 1-minute displacement, but who knows if this is going to play out just because price has been very choppy, right? But this displacement does look more promising than the last, I'll tell you that. Overall, great trade. And above us, we do have a unfilled 15-minute gap. There's really not much to target besides these unfilled 15-minute gaps, right? And you have like 4 of them. So let's see what price does. And I'll see you boys tomorrow, right? Have a great day. Any questions, you guys know, find me in the comments. And I'll see you boys tomorrow, right? Peace out. Oh, Alpha Futures is running a 25% sale off right now. Take the fucking advantage of that. Take advantage of that because that is never going to happen for a few months. The last time they ran it, I think, was Halloween, right? And it's been holiday season, right? So Halloween and Thanksgiving, right? It is holiday season. You're not going to find another series of discounts like you are right now. So please take advantage of it, and I will see you boys tomorrow. Peace out.